Hi there, everybody. We'd like to invite you into the Kumo Theater. Our next speaker taking the stage from Tin Tree this afternoon is Diraj Sehgal. And Diraj, what are people going to hear from your speaking today?
Thanks, Kyla, for introducing me. What we are going to hear today about is the Tin Tree Cloud Connector. Like, you have your on-prem lot of data. How do you take all that virtualized snapshots and everything and put it onto the S3, and then, if needed, restore it back onto your on-prem enterprise things.
All right.
So,
very good. All right, we're going to get going in just a second here, so feel free to come in and join us, everybody. Tin Tree taking the stage here in the Kumo Theater. Come on down. Feel free to bring your coffee and grab a seat and relax and join us. All right, let me introduce to you Diraj Sehgal.
Thank you. Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope the show is going great for you guys, and you're learning a lot about different services which AWS offers. So one of the things what we have seen ourselves is about when people are looking at a lot of on-prem data, they're looking at protecting that data, and one of the options they have always looked towards is the AWS. With Tin Tree, what we do is we are an enterprise storage and system solution provider, all-flash storage based, and with that, what we have in our software is a Tin Tree Cloud Connector. So how do we look at the data protection in the cloud? When we look at like Tin Tree as a primary storage provider for your on-prem data center, you have different options to do the data protection. One is to create a data protection target, which can also be another Tin Tree all-flash storage system, or you can use our all-flash array or a hybrid flash array as a DR or a backup solution. And then for business continuity, we have a synchronous replication type of software feature, which also helps you do and keep data in sync for two different sites, which are approximately up to 100 kilometers apart. Further, as people are starting to put a lot of their data onto the cloud and they want to leverage cloud to put the data from their on-premise to the cloud, what we do is we provide connectivity into the S3 cloud, like public cloud, like AWS, and you can back up the data to your cloud. Or if you have built any cloud privately in your data center, based on any other options which are available, we provide connectivity into that too. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the S3 public cloud, how we do it and what we provide there. So with Tin Tree and AWS S3, what we do is we provide the protection, archival, and recovery. So these are the three functions you can get in regards to your VM snapshots. You can back up your critical applications to the public cloud for your DPDR strategy, as you have built different strategies around like how do you want to back up the data to the cloud, what are the options, what are the schedules. You can use the Tin Tree all-flash storage system with our cloud connector enabled in it, and then do a backup to S3. And also you can extend your Tin Tree footprint directly to your AWS S3. So it's not just about your DPDR, but you want to use S3 as a part of your whole enterprise solution. You can bring your Tin Tree storage footprint and connect it with the AWS S3, and that's what we have seen people do. With our native S3 API-based solution, what we have focused on is on the three things. One is flexible. By flexible, what we mean is if you're doing any type of data protection, it can be on any schedule. You can do it daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, or whatever you want to do. Any retention period, like how long you want the data to be there in regards to the data being accessible. And then any protection data target. It can be the S3 target. It can be any geographical location of AWS. So you can basically spin up different locations of AWS and then put the data out there. And then lastly, like if you want to get that VM snapshots back on your prem, you can basically take it to any type of Tin Tree VM store or the all-flash storage solution and restore your VM snapshots to that place. So it's not one-on-one that, OK, I put the data onto the one side, and then I can only retain restore the data to that particular VM store, there can be a loss of that VM store, or there can be problems in regards to that VM store. And if there are other VM stores which are available, you can put the data out there to that one. So that's one part. Like, you can do the data transfer as you want, but the fun is like, how do you optimize? How do you make it efficient that the bill and the cost around this movement of the data should be very much frictionless and painless for you guys. So what we do is we do this data protection on the VM level. So we don't go into the realms of LUNs and volumes, that if you are trying to move your data or back up your data to the cloud for one VM, you have to do the entire LUN level backup to the cloud. And then when you're trying to get the data back, you don't need that entire data to come back. Your unit of operation is a VM. That's where you are working on. That's what contains your data. So we provide the VM level snapshots type of availability. In regards to that, what we do is we have optimized the different functions of AWS, and with that, what we do is we do the data reduction and optimization before we move the data to the cloud. So the overall effect of that is that you start saving on the dollars regarding the bandwidth and the cloud storage bills. So you are basically getting your data reduction and everything to move to the cloud. Last one is about the security. So the data which we have, it's basically secure. Data is encrypted at rest, and then also in the flight. And then we do the key management for you also. You can customize your data protection according to your needs. You can set your snapshot schedules. And what we have seen many people do is, like, they have multiple TIN-free all-flash storage systems. They have different backup solutions out there which are already existing on their on-prem. And we work with a bunch of those guys also. And then you have your public clouds also available on different data centers. So people set up their snapshot schedules. They can set up a local one-day retention within the same data center. You can do a remote one, which can be into Orlando from San Jose for 1 month retention, and then cloud, you can do 1 year retention. So those type of granular snapshot schedules for your VMs are available, and you can build as much as you want, and then bucket different VMs around that also. You can send your snapshots to the cloud. That is the Amazon Object Storage. So that is what we currently support. So it's natively built into our solution. And then you can restore back to the on-prem from the S3, like US East or any other location you have, like US West or any other geographical location which has been made available. And then also from the other sides. What we have focused on is to do it the right way. We know that people have different options for different type of clouds, but for us, what we have focused on is efficiency of this cloud connector. Like, when you move your snapshots around, it should be pretty efficient. We provide the inline dedupe and compression and incremental backups, so that it's very much cost effective as you move the data back and forth. We have optimized the get and put access in regards to the S3. And then abstraction is the VM level granularity and policy-based management, which helps basically you not to take the data for different VMs, which you don't want to back up or you think is waste of time. You can literally go with the VM level granularity. And the last one is with our REST APIs and PowerShell ecosystem integration, you can entirely orchestrate, automate this process, and then make it totally hands-free for yourself. So this is what we were talking about, but when we went to some of the leading third-party analysts like ESG, we asked them to quantify that what do they see in their industry in regards to the cloud connectors, like how does it work out. And what they found out, like with using the TIN-free all-flash arrays, and with our cloud connector capabilities built into the for the AWS storage, you can do the protection up to 72% faster compared to the traditional storage, which is LUN level based and is lowering totally the administrative cost which you have to deal with the LUN or volume level of data protection to the cloud. Further, the data moves so efficiently with our inline deduplication that what we have seen is that it brings down the 88% of your cloud storage and data egress costs. So that's a huge saving when you have TwinTree on-prem and use our cloud connector to connect with your S3. So on-prem data connected into the S3, you can basically go up to a point of 88% lower cloud storage and data egress cost. And the last one is by reducing the RPO and RTO, by backing up to the cloud with our connector and our solution, you can have your cycles go 4 times faster. To know more about us, we are part of the AWS Partner Network. We are published there. You can learn more about us. You can contact us from there or directly come to our website. And we should be more than happy to provide you any information you're looking for. In a nutshell, what we do is we provide the cloud connectivity, backup to the cloud, and we restore on-premise solution for you guys. That's it. Thank you.